What's up guys, FlamingVictini here, and I am so hyped. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon just came out today, and the new Pokemon have been released on Showdown, as well as the new moves, all the new things, and the Pokemon that really struck my mind first was Naganadel. So just to take a quick look at Naganadel first, this Mon has it's really good. Now, it's not the stats that particularly stand out, although its stats are quite good. 121 speed is really nice. It has a very solid 127 special attack, which is near the tier of Keldeo. And the speed is so good that you get a beast boost from speed, the way it's natured, and you already outrun almost every Scarfer. So but what really sets apart Naganadel is its insane coverage and moveset. It gets Nasty Plot, Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, and Flamethrower. It's just really great coverage, really great movesets, stats, and it's a really scary mon. So immediately I looked at this thing and I'm like, I want to build with this. So I'm going to be playing against Finchnator, who is an OU tier council, and using some teams that I built with Naganadel. So I'm up against Finch. Finch is going to be using a team with Venu, Tran, Alomomola, Bisharp, interesting, Lando, and Latios. I was not prepared for seeing a Bisharp, but I think there's definitely some preparation for Naganadel going on here. The Alomomola seems to me like big Naganadel fodder, like huge Naganadel fodder, because Poison type not affected by T-Spikes. I can probably, Venu probably has Earthquake. The thing is, Heatran is probably a bit bulky and can Earth power me, so I need to weaken that Heatran. I do have a Tyranitar that can Pursuit it and things of the sorts. He's got that Bisharp, which can also Sucker Punch my Naganadel, and honestly, I don't even know how much that does. Actually, we're gonna set up a calc right now. I think Nagadel's not in the calc yet, but we're just gonna toss in those stats: 73, 73, and 73, with 252, 252. And I just wanna have an idea of how much things are doing to this thing, because I've never played with this spawn before. Okay, that's doing a good amount of damage, but not a lot. So, and Flamethrower probably kills. Let's just check that. Flamethrower. I'm not running Fire Blast, even though it has Fire Blast, because I don't like to miss. So yeah, there you go. Very strong Fire Blast. So, looking at the matchup, I definitely want to just get damage on that Heatran and then try to go in for Naganadel. He seems very weak to it. And I can probably set up on Alomomola pretty easily. His Rock User is either Lando or Heatran, so I want to have a good matchup against that, hence I'm going to lead Greninja, as he leads off with the Venusaur. Okay, so that's not ideal. He leads with the Venusaur. I'm going to go into my Lando, just because Lando is my most expendable mon, and I don't want to go hard into my Latios. He does indeed go for the Sludge Bomb. He gets the Poison, so that's unfortunate, and goes hard into his own Lando. I'm just going to HP Ice and see if I can get damage on this thing. Although this might be a Scarf Lando. As he was probably scouting for the Flyinium Z there as well. So yeah, that goes a little hastily. The lead did not work out well there, and Finch got off a really nice lead. He does go for the faster HP Ice and knocks me out. That leads me to think that this is a fairly offensive Lando. Fairly offensive. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go to my Greninja, and I'm going to click Spikes. I'm just going to lay him up, as he could make an aggressive play here, but I think he's just going to go to his Venusaur, as he does. I'm going to go hard on my Latios, because the Magearna pivot is very obvious, as he does indeed try to catch the Magearna pivot. That works very nicely right there. I feel like he's going to predict the double to T-Tar. I'm just going to Psyshock. The double to T-Tar is very obvious because he has Heatran and Bisharp, but he does indeed stay in. So I'm just going to get off some Psyshock damage. That's actually pretty good damage. Not going to lie, that's some good damage. I think he's going to want to lay up rocks, and because I have my Greninja, I'm just going to choose to go into my T-Tar. He does go hard for the Toxic though. I'm just going to lay up my rocks. These hazards damage is really going to help me beat down his team, and it already is looking very good for me. And yeah, even though T-Tar is toxic, this is still definitely doable. He does go hard into his Alomomola. See, I'm not really sure what this thing wants to do. Huh. I could... See, I don't want to pass a wish into Heatran. I'm gonna go into my Greninja, as he just goes for a knockoff. Okay, this is fine with me. I'm just gonna lay off another Spikes, honestly, as he does go for the Toxic. I'm just gonna lay up the last Spikes. As he goes for a Wish. Okay, so... I can attack, I could... knock off Toxic Wish Protect. Okay, so knockoff's not going to do much to Naganadel. That's definitely my opportunity to Nasty Plot. Although what I'm going to do is I'm going to predict his Latios, but what's my ideal way to play this? I am willing to lose my Assault Vest on Magearna, so I'm going to go to my Magearna. As he pulls a switch into Lando, okay, that's a little bit aggressive. Okay, so he pulls a switch to his Lando. This is tricky. Definitely tricky. I can't afford to lose my Latios, so I'm just gonna go to my T-Tar. Expecting a... oh, right, Defog. I totally forgot. Damn. I did not expect that. So he gets off the Defog and brings back in the Mola. I'm gonna go back into my T-Tar. And start setting up my Spikes again. I totally forgot about Defog Landers. That's a new move tutor move. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I did not see that coming. So he pulls a switch back out into his Lando. I'm just gonna Water Shuriken this thing. I definitely need to start getting my Naganadel going soon. I need to get up a Nasty Plot on that Alamomola. But I think the Lando is Scarf. That's the way it seems to be played. Scarf Defog, interesting. So I'm just going to go for a Water Shuriken. I have no choice spec, so it's not going to kill, but I want to get off some damage as he goes straight for an EQ, which is a very fair play. It forces me into my Latios. And... oh, I might actually lose to the Bisharp. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I did not. Okay, I'm just going to Draco, because I kind of have to. As he goes into his Heatran, I'm going to go into my T-Tar. There's no other play. And, definitely looking tricky. I just need a chance to get off with my Naganadel, because then Naganadel can win, definitely. Oh, I totally forgot about Defog Landorus. If I had seen that coming, I would have just clicked Hydro Pump. So I just go into my T-Tar, as he goes for the Earth Power. Oh, and he gets a critical hit. That's really unfortunate. Oh, that sucks. Absolutely sucks. So I'm just going to pull a switch back into Latios, as he goes for the Earth Power, and I'm going to have to click Trick. There's no other choice. I think Markov's been asking about the Naganadel, and Finch isn't even using a Naganadel. So I trick the Scarf to the Heatran as the Heatran goes for the Tox. The switch to Naganadel is so obvious, but honestly, that's my best play to make that switch as he goes into his Bisharp. And I'm just gonna click Flamethrower because I need to. Okay, he goes back into the Heatran. I'm gonna go back into my Latios. As he goes for a Lava Plume, okay. I'm just gonna click Draco as he Lava Plumes again. And another Lava Plume will take me out. And the thing is, it's gonna put... ugh, God. Such a nasty position to be in. I'm gonna have to go to my Magearna and Volt Switch. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think this game is lost. Oh, I definitely... yeah, this game is lost. Okay, actually I can win this. I can win this. It's just gonna be very nasty. I need to make sure this doesn't kill. Magearna, Assault Vest, Heatran. Okay, not especially defensive, but... might kill. Okay, I don't have that special attack, so I'm just gonna go for it. As he switches hard out into Venu, okay, this might be a chance. I'm gonna go into my T-Tar and click Stone Edge. If I'm faster, I can get off some damage and possibly put this thing in range of my Naganadel, which is the goal. As he does indeed go for the EQ, meaning my Naganadel can come in. Stone Edge did 38. Okay, I need to do some calcs. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I want to get this Naganadel sweep so bad. So bad. So my Stone Edge, okay, that's definitely a physically, especially defensive Naganadel. Sorry, Venusaur. Let's calc this, 127, 252. No adaptability. And Dracometer is going to be doing, Sludge Wave is only going to be doing 28.9 to 34.1. Okay. So 28 okay, I'm gonna go for that. I don't think I win, but I'll try. Should I just go for my Z Drake? I could. I need to be able to flamethrower the Bisharp. I'm gonna have to Draco the no, I can't. I need a Sludge Wave. Is he okay? He pulls a switch to Bisharp. See, I could Flamethrower. He's gonna Sucker Punch, dead that. Oh my god. I'm gonna click Devastating Drake as yes! Oh no! I expected the Heatran to come in right here. As do I get the kill? Do I not get? Oh my god, cucked. Oh my god. No! I expected to switch to his Heatran to catch the Flamethrower. Oh my god. Oh, that's the worst. No. Oh man. Now I lose, because now that's his Lando in and just EQs for the game. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Anyway, that was really, really close. Almost got off a Naganadel sweep right there. If I made a that was close. If I made a frisky play, I would have had it. Anyway, that's the game. And we're gonna go on to the next one. So I built another team with Specs Naganadel. Now, that team was Nasty Plot Naganadel. Specs Naganadel goes for immediate power. Now Naganadel has, again, a very, really good moveset, and it has U-turn actually. So U-turn allows me to switch out of Heatrans and start just going to town with my other Pokemon. You can even choose to run HP Ground on Specs Naganadel and basically OHKO Heatran upon switching. So the biggest weakness of Specs Naganadel is Toxapex. So that's why I built a team that's sort of focused around that. But we're going to play one more game with the Specs Naganadel. So I actually played one more game with Finch before that first game, and in that game I managed to win, although I didn't get off a sweep for Naganadel. Looks like Finchnair is going to be using Aurora Veil Naganadel with Ditto. This is a tier leader of the... This is an OU tier leader using Aurora Veil Ditto Naganadel. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. He's got a Magearna, which is a very, very big threat to me. I've got a CB Tar, meaning he's not going to get Veil, which is very good for me. Let's see. So I don't need to worry about that. I don't... The biggest threat's probably that Zygarde. Probably. But, Naganadel... He's probably going to Hypnosis. I want to lead with something... Okay, I'm going to lead with Naganadel, as he does indeed lead off with the Lando. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a kind of, like, neutral play-ish. I'm going to go to my Scizor, because I'm not expecting him to go straight for rocks on this turn. But I don't want to... Like, he shouldn't be Scarf, but, I could just click Z. I don't want... See, the only thing that'll KO this thing is a Z-Drake, so... He does indeed switch out to a fairy type, which is what I was expecting. I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for a U-turn, as he actually goes for an HP Fire. Okay, this is an Assault Vest Magearna, which I was not expecting. I'm going to go into my Magnezone and Volt Switch for some damage on this thing. This thing is quite dangerous. Okay, so I just clicked Volt Switch, and that did a lot more than I expected. So I think this might be an HP Fire Z-move Magearna. So what I'm going to do here, I go into my Keldeo, and I need to calc Magnezone. Does this, yeah, that works. Magearna, Shift Gear. That's, Volt Switch did 36%. Yeah, that's definitely looking like a Shift Gear Magearna, and Hydro Pump will KO. My KO. I'm gonna go for it. And I get that KO. Very nice. Okay, so I managed to deal with the Magearna. That's one step down. That's actually, honestly, that was, I think that's the biggest, actually no, Naganadel. Naganadel Nagandel's the biggest threat. As he goes to his Ninetales, okay, so that's just a call for me to go to my T-Tar and start calcing. I keep typing in Naganadel, it's unfortunately not in the calc yet. How much does this thing do to my T-Tar? Because that Naganadel can easily get out of control if I'm not careful. So, let's see, with the Sand Up, the Draco Meteor, non-adaptability, 252, plus 2. Wow, that's a, oh, it took away my sand. That's a very strong, wait, that's not even considering sand, okay. But it's going to KO with the Z move, so I need to be very careful about the Naganadel. He does indeed go for the Hypnosis, and is probably going to bring out that Lando now. I'm going to go into my Naganadel as he goes for the Hail. Interesting. Okay, so we've got that. I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave. I am faster. This is going to be super effective, and this is indeed a Choice Specs hit. Oh, I forgot this is not Z-move, actually. So this is going to be a Choice Specs hit. So that should do some good damage. I need to see how much Scissor's Bullet Punch is going to be doing to oh, I took the wrong mon off. I'm always going to keep Naganadel here, so let's just not toy with this. Sorry about dealing with this calc stuff, it's really annoying. So I've got Scizor, a utility, Bullet Punch, ooh, oh, that's 252. Okay, yeah, that should be okay. Should be okay. I hope that's okay. Whatever, we'll just go with it. So I'm just gonna click Sludge Wave as he goes into his Ditto. Okay, so he transforms into me, and that's a very solid chunk. Oh my god. That did a lot of damage. Can't lie, that was some impressive damage. Anyway, so he's got his Naganadel in. I'm going to go to my Magnezone since that Magnezone has very little value now, and I'd rather just not take a Draco to the face. He's going to be a Scarf Naganadel. I have the specs, of course, as he goes for the U-turn. Okay, very fair play right there. To go for the U-turn. Actually, my Keldeo is looking very dangerous, but his Naganadel is also looking very dangerous. He goes into his Lando. That's going to take some damage from Hail. I'm going to go into my Keldeo as he goes for the Rocks. And I'm just going to go for a Scald. How much does Scald do to this thing? 73, no Spadef. Keldeo or Choice Scarf. Scald does 29. I think it'll work, because I also have methods of passage damage. He does go hard into his Naganadel, so I get a burn. That's good. I'm just gonna go for another actually. Ooh, can I afford to do that? I don't know if I can afford to do that. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go into my Magnezone. I'm gonna play this game. As he goes for a Fire Blast and misses. Unfortunate. As he actually nasty plots up, I'm not sure why. He wants to get Lando in, I guess. Sorry, the Zygarde in. I'm just gonna go into my Lando and start clicking HP Ice. It shows to me Dragon Dance could very well be the Figgy Berry land. Sorry, not Figgy. Oh, he wants to set up the Aurora Veil. Okay, so if I go to my T-Tar as he sets up Hail again, Then, how do I want to do this? That was a good play. That was a good play right there. See, if I go into my T-turn, he sets up Hail, then he's gonna get to set up Aurora Veil, and then that Zygarde is gonna win. It's gonna win the game. So I need to avoid that somehow. How much does Freeze Dry do to my Scizor? Because I can Roost on this thing. Maybe. I'll be at like 12%. I don't know if I'll be able to take that. Ninetales, Alola, Freeze Dry. Oh, I probably will be able to take that, because I also have some Spadef. Okay, so I'm gonna go hard into my Scizor, as he does indeed go for the Hail. Okay, so this... I'm gonna Roost, as he does indeed switch out, so that's perfect, absolutely perfect right there. So I get the Roost with my Scizor, and his Lando is in. The Lando is probably the Z move. Actually, I would expect it to be on his Naganadel. I don't think he would waste it on the Lando, so I'm gonna go for a Roost, as, yeah, that EQ does not do that much, so that's good for me. That's really great for me. I'm gonna Roost one more time, because I feel like there's very little reason not to Roost. Although, I mean, he's probably gonna switch, but... I mean, what can I do otherwise? Like, I don't really have a different option. That's what I'm trying to say. He does indeed go to his Zygarde. Yeah, so that's what I thought might happen. So he goes into his Zygarde. I could SD, but he's probably Coil, so I'm just gonna U-turn and see if he's Substitute. He doesn't need to go straight for the Coil. I'm gonna U-turn out and bring back in my Lando and go for the HP Ice as he switches back out to the Ninetales. I'm gonna go into my T-Tar as he goes for the Hail. Nicely played. And into my Scizor I go. I'm just gonna click Sword Stance as he goes into his Lando. I'm gonna Roost as he explodes. Ooh, that's a very strong explosion. Got a critical hit as well. I'm gonna U-turn right here as he coils. He has the Aurora Veil, so this is definitely tricky. Oh, he coiled. That's perfect. That's definitely a mistake on his part. He definitely should have Dragon Dance, because now I can bring in my Naganadel, go for a Specs Draco Meteor. That's gonna be perfect. Absolutely perfect for me. As it just KOs. Alright, Naganadel putting in the work. There you see that speed boost. And yeah, this game is over. I'm just gonna go hard into my Scizor as he freeze dries. I'm gonna Roost up and then just take this thing out with a soft, nice bullet punch. Oh, I actually lived. Surprising. But yeah, Scizor putting the work this game. Scizor putting in the work. I'm just gonna I want to finish this with... Can Naganadel live this? I want to finish this with Naganadel, if it can live this. There you go. So that's the game. So Naganadel putting in a lot of work, scary on both sides, super duper scary, because that's what, like, if you're not using a very fast Scarfer like Scarf Greninja, Scarf Tapu Koko, priority like Weavile Ice Shard, or like things like Sand, like T-Tar plus Magearna. Like the thing about like Assault Vest Magearna, for example, can tank one hit, unless it's like a +2 Z Fire Blast, and then Volt Switch out, yeah. And just Volt Switch out and prevent it from getting that speed boost. But so then you can revenge it, but that's only one time. And once Naganadel gets that speed boost, it gets very, very dangerous. And as you saw in my first game versus Finchinator, if I had just... Like, what happened was that I managed to kill something without actually killing it with my damage, so I didn't get the speed boost. But if I got the speed boost, I'd been able to outrun his Lando, outrun his Heatran, and be able to win the game. So just right there, just completely 6-0 sweep them. So Naganadel is very, very dangerous. It might even be banned. I'm not really sure. I don't want to be too quick to call, but I definitely think it's a really, really great mon, so definitely try it out. If you haven't already seen my moveset video on Naganadel discussing its various sets and the applications, how to build with it, definitely check that out. And anyway, that's the game. That's not the game. I'm so used to recording tournament games. Anyway, that's a quick showcase of Naganadel. If you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and leave a like. That's it, guys. See you later.